for a long time, sometimes I just sit down in my creative world. Well, this is one of my creative worlds, and just start tinkering around with redstone. And I've never really gotten to show it to anybody. So I've decided to make a series where I'm just going to show off some of the things I've built. It's going to fly around some of my worlds and showcase some of my little things. Most of them are doors or bombs. Just a fair warning. There we go. But anyways, here's the first thing that I wanted to show off. This is something that I built just the other day, like a week. Like a week ago. Okay, I didn't notice that. But basically, this here is a monstrosity of a 4x4 door. It's got lit redstone lights in it, which is pretty cool. It's 3 blocks thick. Well, 2 different layers here. And if you can see the opening here, pretty neat. It works. I mean, it's not fast, but its opening and its closing are pretty. I'd say they worked out pretty well. Like, honestly, the way this thing was set up, the way I built it, I am astonished it works. It is basically a section. Like, there's a section here that is repeated 8 times throughout it. It can be just the one layer, or it can be both of them. And you can stack these too. I built it so you can, for the main sequencing, it's actually possible to rotate it because there's no bud power. It doesn't rely on bud powering, and it doesn't rely on redstone. All of it's just observers and fence gates and pistons, which makes it really expensive to build in survival. But I don't need that. Uh-oh, I may have. Yeah, I broke it. Actually, give me a second. There we go. Yeah, the obsidian was to prevent that in a previous iteration, but it didn't work. But yeah, it was an absolute pain trying to figure out how to get redstone blocks in there because I can't pull them in from the side because they bud power the bottom pistons. I can't push them in from below because they bud power those pistons. And there's not really any other way to power these blocks because they're kind of connected on all sides. But I can put them on the top, which is why I had these pistons here. Oh my god, I can get this. That's why I had those pistons there and down here. It didn't quite do what I wanted to, but whatever. These don't actually have to be redstone lamps. These just need to be powerable blocks at some point. I made them redstone lamps to keep track of when they were being powered, and I forgot to change it. But I think it looks neat. Yeah, this will be a neat. I wouldn't call it a vault door. This isn't really the style. This is more of a like entrance into another layer of a fortress or something. It's like a precursor to doors to come. But yeah, it's all in all. Say I'm pretty. Well, I'm not pleased with the way it turned out. It's still horrible and huge, but I'm glad it did work, and that's what really counts here. I'm probably never going to build it in survival, but that's the way things go.